Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome back to my channel. It is me, it is I, it is she, it is her, it is the, it is who, it is Rosie Rosette 2020. Pow. How are you guys doing tonight? I am doing okay. Guess what this month is? Guess. It's National Breast Cancer Awareness Month. That means, ladies and gentlemen with breasts, please go and get a mammogram. That's all I'm going to say about it. I got the pink on. It's only, what, 3 more days? Thank you, Jesus. Anyway, let's go on to this. Let's see if we can. I come here almost every other night. I know every person that works in this store. I came here to get some sand hair wrap and some dew growth oil. She sat here and she watched me on the aisle, acting like she was fixing stuff in the aisle. I'm watching her watch me. I opened the pack. She said, Becky, she's watching me so hard that when I opened this pack, she said, "Don't do that." I said, "Who are you talking to?" No, I said, "Who are you talking?" You didn't say please. I said, "If I'm buying this, I can do what I want." "No, you cannot. Don't do that." I said, "You've been watching me this whole." Pull the cameras back. And I come in here almost every other night. Every employee who works here knows me, but her. She must be new. But she sat there and watched me on the aisles and told me to not open. And it was the mannerism in which you spoke to me like I was a child. Don't do that. Why are you watching me from 2 hours away telling me not to open something that I'm about to pay for? She gonna tell me to leave the store. I told her to call the police. I can't. I can't. For some reason, I think did I do a video on this? I don't think so. I think I did a video on Tammi and Waka Flocka. They're getting a divorce. Really? Now, how old is Tammi? She's in her 30s, right? Late 30s or early 40s. I think she's in her late 30s. And she's a mother. Okay? Cute little girl. Well, she's not little. I think the girl is like a teenager now. Anyway, but we saw her grow up through Love and Hip Hop Atlanta or whatever. I don't know what show they were on. Anyway, Tammi is from Chicago. And you know, Chicago is kind of ghetto. It can get a little ghetto, whatever. I don't know if she's from the west side, the east side, or whatever. I don't know. But I know she is from Chicago. And you know, they're a little different than I think this is in Atlanta. I'm pretty sure this is in Atlanta. Wherever it is, everybody knows, every adult, every sane adult knows that you're not supposed to go in a store and open up something. And she says, "Oh, you heard her." She said, "Well, she knows that I'm going to buy it. Whether you're going to buy it or not, you don't open it up. Okay? You don't open it up. Now, I can understand if you're starving. Okay? You go in the store because I will confess, I used to go in the store and open up and eat a Reese's. Okay, I'm just saying, I would eat it because I would be starving, and that would just be my, you know, and I would pay for it sometimes. Anyway, Tammy, you know damn well that you're wrong. You know, I don't see these people. They need attention. Why are you gonna put that on your social media? You were wrong. And if you don't realize that you were wrong, you have issues. But I already said she had issues. I already said Tammy had it. I said, look on my video about her and Waka Flocka getting a divorce. Tammy has issues. If you, I don't care if people know you or not, you're not supposed to be going into a store, opening it up, and using it. For one thing, that's hella ghetto, okay? I don't care what race you are. You don't do that. What if they allow, so if they allowed her to go in the store and open up whatever she was opening up, then they have to allow everyone to do it. Well, guess what? This is, and we are amongst a pandemic. So you should not be opening up anything until after you buy it. You can't use something before, um, at a drugstore. Like, what if I opened up makeup and started applying it? And then someone says something, "Oh, well, you can't open it up." And I'm like, "Well, I'm going to buy it." "Well, after you buy it, then you can open it up." That lady must not have been black. I don't know. I don't know. That's illegal. Tammy, you know you can go to jail for that. Did you know that? That you can't do that. You're supposed to pay for something and then use it or open it up. Why doesn't she know that? I don't care if she goes there every night and everybody knows her. Well, then, if everyone knows her, then you should know that you can't go and open up something. Why doesn't a 30 something year old young woman know that? Well, 30 something, I think she's in her late 30s, whatever, it doesn't matter. She's a grown adult. If you don't know that, then you need help, girl. That's not the woman's fault. The woman is doing her job. Why would you go into a CVS and challenge somebody if you know she's watching? Why would you open up something? So if she called the cops on you for opening up something without paying for it, who would be in the wrong? You would, Tammy. I don't even know how you're trying to yeah, why are you trying to justify this and trying to make it a racial thing? It's not a racial thing. It's a store policy. You're not supposed to. What if I went into Safeway, which is a grocery store down here, and opened up and started eating something and telling them, oh, I'm going to pay for it? Well, how do they know you're going to pay for it? All they see is you opening it up and eating it. That's illegal. What if everyone went into the grocery store and started opening up and opened up a bag of chips and started eating it? You don't do that. But why don't you know that, Tammy? That's my question. You have a teenage daughter. You know what's right and what's wrong, but you want to, glamorize it or, act like it's racism. It's not. It's stupidity. You're being hella ghetto. Hella gutta, trying to go off in front. And yeah, well, it's the way you said it. No, it's the way you did it. If you would have did it the right way, the way normal adults do, they go into the store and they purchase something with their money and then they open it up or they ask for assistance, which you did not. See, you ask for assistance and you say you ask the store clerk, hey, can I open up to see how this is, how it smells, how it reacts, or whatever. I'm not exactly sure what exactly it was. Whatever, that's ghetto. That's hella ghetto. And the thing about ghetto people is they want to justify it. So I guess, in the ghetto, you go and open it up. No, you don't even do that in the ghetto. You don't do it in the ghetto. You don't do it in rich areas. You don't do it in the middle class areas. That's just something that you don't do. You don't go to a store and open up something before you pay it. Well, I don't understand how logically you don't get that. Like, what part of what? I guess since you think that you're a star, celebrity, or you go there every night and everybody knows you, okay, and you still need to pay for something, and then before you open it up, hello, maybe that's why her and Waka Flocka ain't together no more, cause she's kind of like out there. Like, well, I don't know what's wrong with you people. Is the fact that you're a star, or you might have a little nigga change or something like that, nigga rich or whatever, that you think you can just walk into a store? What if everybody thought that they can just walk in the store because they know everybody and open up something and start using it, knowing that they know that you're going to pay for it? Well, what if somebody who was in the store who didn't know you and saw you open up something and complain to management? Well, why can't she open up something? I can't. I'm big on that. I'm big on that. Why, I went into the doctor's office the other day and this lady just walked through. And I was like, well, why doesn't she have to fill out that little paper, saying, do you have COVID? Have you been around someone? Da, 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 da. And they were like, oh, well, she comes around a week. I said, what are you talking about? So she doesn't have to do it, but I do. See, and if Tammy walked in, opened up something, but yet they, someone else did the same thing, and they arrested the person, but the person was like, well, she did it. Was she going to say, well, they all know me, so just because they all know you, you can walk in and open up something, but any other person that they don't know, they can, get arrested for that? It doesn't work like that, Tammy. It doesn't work like that. And you seem like such a bitch. And, saying, oh, well, it's just the way you said it. And, you don't talk to me. I'm not a child. Well, you're acting like a child. Because children do that. They go into stores and they open up stuff. Oh, mommy, I want this or whatever. They want to eat it. They want the popcorn. They want it right now. They want it right now. That's what kids do. You're not a kid. Even though you're acting like a kid, your mentality is like a kid. You're not. You're a grown ass woman with a hell of a mouth, but you're using it in the wrong way. You're trying to justify some bullshit. And yes, I'm calling you on it. You kind of crazy. Something wrong with you that you're going to justify opening up something, and then when a clerk checks you and says don't do that, she ain't got to ask you. She's in the right. You're in the wrong. You should not be opening it because you didn't pay for it. It's not yours. It's yours when you pay for it. Then you can open it up and use it or whatever you're doing. But until the point that you pay for it, it's the store's, and it's not for you to open unless you ask assistance from a clerk and ask them, can I open it up with permission? Now, I'm gonna open it because I'm gonna pay for it. You know, I'm gonna pay for it. Everybody knows I'm paying. Oh, just because I'm black, you did it? No, 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 no. Just because you're black, you're acting ghetto. That's that correlation. Okay, that's that correlation. Just because she's a store clerk, yeah, she's checking you on what you don't need to do, and the fact that you don't understand that, it's just insane. Girl, bye. Oh, and 7 million viewers are gonna 7 million viewers will see how ignorant and stupid you sounding all ghetto and rambunctious and all that. Girl, bye. No wonder you and Waka Flocka getting divorced, because you off the chain. You off the chain. Now who gonna protect you now? No, 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 no. Girl, blah. Ugh. Bye.